look. That's right. You are seeing this for the first time on air right now. This comes to us from the Eton American Red Cross. This is the weather radio with flashlight. Now, the QVC price on this used to be $54.98. Tonight's featured price is $49.98, and 3 easy payments of $16.66 can bring this one home. Be prepared for emergencies. I mean, if you live in a space or a place that has threatening weather, and let's face it, that's all of us. We never know what's going to happen with the weather. I mean, look at the horrible tornadoes that happened in Kentucky years ago. I mean, they never saw tornadoes, and all of a sudden, boom, disaster. You want to make sure that you and your family are taken care of. This is a vital part of your emergency kit. I mean, this keeps you alert and in the know during that time of need. So I'm going to go through everything that this can do. Then we're going to bring in our special guest who's going to tell us how this works. So you're going to get your weather radio with a mini USB cable. There's an LED flashlight, an AM/FM radio, 7 NOAA weather band stations. We're going to see what that is. Alarm clock, alert function, hand turbine. It's solar powered. It's glow-in-the-dark locator, a USB smartphone charger, and a built-in lithium-ion battery. Your headphone jack, auxiliary input, and a DC port. I mean, this very small profile moment at 6.9 inches high, 5.8 inches wide, and 2.6 inches in diameter can do all of those things. Why not pick this up and take care of you and your loved ones? I'm going to welcome in Oscar Duvall, who's going to tell us all about how this very cool moment works for us. Hey, Oscar, it's nice to see you.
Hey, Steve, it's always good to see you too. Now, think about it. Everything that's happening around the world, especially nowadays with the fires, the hurricanes, the tornadoes, we definitely need something that kind of keeps us connected to the rest of the world. And that's where Eton comes in. They give you something that gives you the capabilities to always have light, to always have emergency radio and NOAA alerts, to always have a way to charge your cell phone. So they give you something that if it runs out of power, don't worry. Just put it out in the sun and it charges up automatically with that little solar panel right on top. Or all you do is you crank it. And when I crank this, this gives me enough power, a couple minutes, to actually charge up my phone, to charge up my light, to charge up my radio, even if it's completely dead. So Steve, if you're looking for something that basically does so much, well, look at this. This gives you the capabilities to charge up your cell phone all with the touch of a button. All I do is I press that little button that's right on the inside, and watch this. It'll send your power directly right to your phone and start charging up automatically. So it charges, basically just use any cable that came with your phone and it plugs right to the back of it. But this is also going to have that emergency power and an emergency LED light. So if you look at it, you have your light that's right in the front, but let's say you're in your car and you're driving, and what happens? You get a flat. Well, what do? For one thing, you need light, but you also need that emergency flashing light too to say, hey, there's a warning. I'm off to the side. I need help. Also has your built-in NOAA alerts. Now that's actually really important, and what that does is this. So NOAA alerts give you the capability, and again, this is the same company that's endorsed by the American Red Cross. But what NOAA alert does, it does this.
Yikes.
It will tell you, and it will turn on, and it'll tell you when there's an emergency. So if there's a hurricane,
the National Weather Service in Blacksburg has issued a tornado warning for
tornado warning.
Allegheny County in northwestern North Carolina,
Ooh.
northwestern Missouri County in northwestern North Carolina, southern Carroll County in southwestern Virginia. The city of
Okay, we'll turn that off. Now, just to let you know, that was just a demo, so there's no tornado coming anytime soon.
Right.
But we're in that season. We're in that season where things are badly good coming to happen. You know, there's bad weather. You got those big fires in Canada. Think about it. In all our lives, Steve, we live off our cell phones. What happens when you have no power? I mean, what happens?
Honestly, and I mean, you know, it's so funny, you know, so many of us are now streaming all of these different kinds of networks on television too, and we don't get those weather alert bands at the bottom of our sort of channels and programmings that we're watching. We don't have the newscasters that interrupt our programs to give us a special report. Not when we're streaming everything right now. You got to have something like this that's going to keep you in the know and keep you alert in case something is on its way and you need to get to safety. You're getting all of these special moments on here for $49.98 and 3 easy payments of $16.66. I mean, why not? You know, you want this before it's too late. Oscar, thank you so much for joining us this evening. This is very cool.
Oh, anytime, Steve.
We'll see you soon, my friend. Take care. All right, $49.98, 3 easy payments of $16.66 will bring home your American Red Cross weather radio with flashlight from Eton.